Okay, so the first award I would like to call up Donna Presma, of the CEO of Children's Home Society of New Jersey, to come up to the stage, please. She will be giving the award, the Leadership Award, to NJMPV, NJ Voter Registration. Now I would like all members of NJMPV to please come to the stage. The New Jersey Muslim Voters Project is a statewide grassroots effort to empower New Jersey's large and diverse American Muslim community in public affairs so that our voices and values are reflected by the leaders who represent us. They achieve their mission without endorsing any specific party or candidate. NJMVP aims to continue to carry out their mission by 1, increasing the Muslim community's political participation by registering them to vote and turning them out to the polls, and 2, by educating our community on the importance of civic engagement and various methods of political activism. Let's give them a round of applause. Next award will be the Interfaith Award, and that will be given to Reverend Bob Moore. Please come to the stage. Reverend Robert Moore has served since 1981 as a full-time executive director of the Princeton, New Jersey-based Coalition for Peace Action, a regional organization dedicated to global abolition of nuclear weapons, a peace economy, and a halt to weapons trafficking. Prior to his current positions, Rev. Moore was for 3.5 years the National Secretary of Mobilization for Survival, a nationwide coalition of some 250 organizations working for disarmament and the conversion of resources from military purposes to urgent human needs. Previously, he served as assistant pastor to Luther Place Church in Washington, D.C. Rev. Moore is an ordained minister in the United Church of Christ. Since his full-time peacemaking ministry began in 1978, Rev. Moore has played a leadership role in major activities in the U.S. peace movement. He chaired the New Jersey nuclear weapons freeze referendum, which in November 1982 received the support of 2/3 of New Jersey's voters. In 1995, under Rev. Moore's leadership, CFPA pioneered the first peace voter campaign in the United States with distribution of tens of thousands of peace voter guides. In 1996, CFPA did the first peace voter signature ads in newspapers and targeted races, which have since run in over 4 million newspapers in 40 targeted races. In 2000, CFPA did the first candidate briefings in the nation. These activities have become a model for peace groups across the country. One more time, one big round of applause.
Our next 2 awards will be presented by Dr. Asad Sadek, so I'd like to ask him to please join me on the stage. Dr. Asad Sadek is the president of this event, as well as a Board of Advisors member and an avid supporter of Muslims for Peace. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge Murad Ali Khan, who has won the Community Service Award. I'd like to invite Murad Ali Khan to come join us on stage. For those of you that don't know him, Mir Murad Ali Khan was born in Hyderabad, India, and immigrated to America in 1969. He's an electrical engineer by profession and training, and has worked for organizations like Otis Elevators, Southern Pennsylvania Transport Authority, and the New York Transit. Aside from his technical expertise, he has been a beacon of light to the Muslim society of the tri-state area and is an ardent lover and follower of the Ahlul Bayt. He has associated himself with religious scholars from very early on in his youth, and he possesses a very extensive religious knowledge along with a gifted memory. He has written several papers on different topics of religion and history. His papers are of research quality and have been compiled into several books. He is one of the founders of SANA, one of the early registered non-profit Islamic societies in America. Please give it up for Murad Ali Khan.
great honor to associate with this gentleman. He's a true follower of Islam and a true Mu'min. So please give a loud round of applause.
Moving on to the final award, this year our Peace Award will be presented to Azhar Hussain. At this time, I'd like to request that Azhar Hussain joins us up here on the stage to accept his award. Azhar Hussain is the president and founder of the Peace and Education Foundation. The organization has been recognized worldwide for deploying innovative and effective models for peacemaking in the most intricate conflicts, such as Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Sub-Saharan Africa. His model has been written up as a best practice in its field and is being taught in various international universities in international diplomacy and peace-building courses. He has served as a senior consultant to the government of Mexico's Ministry of Education and as an adjunct professor at the Tecnológico de Monterrey University in Mexico, where he taught courses on international relations and history and served as a master trainer for the Mexico Education Ministry. He advises UNDP, UNESCO, and UN Alliance for Civilization on peacebuilding in South Asia. Mr. Hussain received numerous awards and recognition for his work. In 2009, he received an award from the UN Alliance for Civilization for his peacebuilding work in Istanbul, and in 2006, he received a Peacemakers in Action Award by the Tannenbaum Center for Interreligious Understandings in New York. Please give it up.